Hello Cancer, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of December 2018, focusing on your career and work life. So I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of November. So let's see what is in store for you for December. So the first card for you representing the present position of your spread, or towards the beginning of the month, you have this Two of Diamonds. So the Two of Diamonds here indicates that towards the beginning of the month you might have a lot in your plate. Possibly you have already like signed deals or changing locations or start something new in your career, and that also makes you feel you have to get going, like you have to do these things and then the next day you have to do the other things, and you might have also quite a bit like very tight deadlines. For some of you who might know that if you are by like reaching to the end of the year, you might have to like closing the books and you have to do all the countings, for instance, then that can also be very stressful. You have to count the stocks and those type of things. If you own your own business or your store, that can be a headache because you have to do it before the holiday. So that can be one of the things. That's why you are like rushing into it, like finishing those things before the end, or even like before holiday, before the holidays, because the holiday is coming. So that can be something that you may have in mind. So the next card that you are representing the influence cards or the bridge cards toward the middle of the month, you have this Ten of Diamonds. There are two diamonds here. It looks like that you are able to manage whatever the case that you have to do, and it looks like that you have been able to juggle your priorities, like between your jobs and your families as well, and it shows towards the middle of the month you having a good time. So possibly you will have some kind of a company gatherings, like work related events that you may have to attend, and that can be also something that like lighting up your burdens in some way, like you're having a good time as well. And aside from that, it can also be like you will have also another good time with your families and friends, because you have all you need and all your expectations and your dreams finally it's coming true. And that can be also something that is happening here towards the middle of the month. Aside from that, if you are thinking of buying a new properties or a new house, that can also be related to that. It looks like that you are closing the deals towards the middle of the month, and that can be also a very good thing, because I believe Mercury goes direct towards the middle of the month of December. So try to sign it after those Mercury goes direct, and it will have much better deals in some way. So the next card that you are representing the past position of your spread, you have this Ace of Heart. So yeah, it is going to be a good time for you towards the especially from the past, like towards the end of the November. It looks like that everything is like turning in your favor, and it looks like that towards the middle, towards the beginning of the month, it's just only like a stressful period, I would say, but it's not really negative, because you are busy, like you are just enjoying your time as well at the same time. I know there's a lot of deadlines that make you stress, but it doesn't mean that it has to be like going bad in some way, because aside from that, you are also keep on enjoying the beauty of your work in some way, like you are enjoying what you do, and it is really important. When you're enjoying your work, that means that you are like getting satisfaction on what you do, and that is something that you possibly want to do for December. So the next card that you have representing the things that you learned from the past, you have this Six of Heart. So by the way, this can also be if you have been looking for a new jobs, Possibly the job that you have been waiting for finally comes into fruition towards the end of November, possibly, or even in the past. Like you have been waiting for this job for quite some time, and it's finally there. So aside from that, going back to the Six of Hearts here, the jobs that you possibly have been wanting for possibly came from the people from the past that you have been working with before, and these people are just trying to contact you again because they know what you are capable of, and they want to work with you again. And that can be also like a recommendation kind of things, sort of relations type of jobs that you have been doing for quite a long time. So there is no questions asked on your capability of doing that, of accomplishing those tasks. So the next one, you're representing the thing that you need to let go of. You have the King of Club. So there was a person in your life, especially from the fire sign male, possibly by the age of 30 or 35. This king is somebody that you worked with in the past. Possibly he left the jobs, or even if like he get a job somewhere that you may have to leave him alone. Or it can also be like if he has been relocating to a new place, or even like he was relocated or changing locations or changing positions in some way, like he get promotions or has been relocated somewhere in the other branch in some way. So you might not be able to meet him, or he might not be able to discuss with him. Possibly he might be somebody that you trust, but it looks like that he has to leave your life. So you might not be able to contact him again for quite some time, especially for the month of December. So the next card is here representing the future cards. Towards the end of the month, you have this Seven of Clubs. So possibly because of there is no King of Clubs, it looks like that you have to defend your ideas towards the end of the month. I don't see it very seriously though, because by the end of the month it's already like holiday and such, and it looks like that you have to possibly just take it lightly. Any suggestions is welcome, so you just have to just go with the winds, or go with the flow, and just enjoying your time. I don't see it something that you might have to take it seriously, although it might be something serious though. But I don't see it as a major like breakup or makeup things that you really have to consider a lot in some way. Other than that, is for some of you, you might have to present your tasks or your ideas to your employer, to your boss, your supervisor by the end of the month. I know it is something that is strange. Maybe after the 25th, there is a couple of days before the end of the year that you still have to work. Possibly during those period of time that you may have to present your work on the things that you have been doing like for the past few months. So other than that, it can also be like a final report before the like closing of the books of the year, and that can also be something that you have been preparing for quite some time. So let's see the last card here to represent the clarifying card. At the bottom of the deck you have the Six of Clubs. So yeah, I think whatever kind of I would say presentations or the things that you need to do, it will go as planned. So there is no major like flaw or problems that you will face in some way. As long as you do your works and you prepare those things, I think everything will be okay. So there is no major negative events that may taking place in your life, and especially for the month of December. As long as you do your work and you prepare everything, you take your part. So I think that's overall reading for you for the month of December. So I hope that this reading is helpful, and if you like the reading, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed already, just click subscribe, and if you want to donate to our channel, just follow the links on the description below. So see you next month. Thank you.